Welcome to another edition of Durham Bulls Daily, which is where our Durham Bulls fans know to go for all the game highlights, notes, and more the morning after every Durham Bulls game. I'm Patrick Keenis, broadcaster for the Bulls, and you can subscribe. We appreciate it if you do. You get notifications of every podcast that drops. You can do that on Apple and do that on Spotify, and you can actually watch this little mini pod on our YouTube channel at Durham Bulls TV. Third game of the series, Durham taking on the Nashville Sounds. Nashville took advantage of some sloppy defense in the top of the first inning for an unearned run to grab a lead. Came against Joe Rock, who started and threw very well for the Bulls. Rock one unearned run over 5 innings of work, no walks, he fanned 6, but took a no decision. Chad Patrick started for Nashville. Really one of the few mistakes he made in his outing came to Kameron Misner in the bottom of the third with Nashville leading 1-0. Misner worked to a 1-0 count before he got a mistake pitch, really the only one from Patrick. He spent 4 years there as Misner hammers one to right field and deep. Hicklin is going over his head, and this game is tied. A home run, a dart into the right field bleachers for Kameron Misner. That's number 3, and it's 1-1 in the third inning. That would be Misner's third home run of the season. That would tie the game 1-1, and that's where we stood all the way into the 10th inning. Bulls, meanwhile, they had some chances in the game. They put a couple of runners on in the 5th inning, stranded them. 2 on in the 7th inning, stranded them. 2 more on with back-to-back one-out walks in the 8th inning, stranded them. In total, the Bulls left 12 on base in the 10-inning loss to Nashville. Top of the 10th inning, Michael Gomez checked in for the Bulls, allowed an RBI single to Nick Cale to give Nashville a lead. Tyler Black would follow in his first game back from the Milwaukee Brewers. His base hit to left scored a second run. But in the bottom of the 10th, the Bulls were not done. They had Misner placed as the runner at second base as the bottom of the 10th began. Junior Caminero singled. That moved Misner to third. Jonathan Aranda singled home Misner, and the Bulls had the tying run at second, the winning run at first, and still nobody out in the 10th inning. But Curtis Meade lined out to left field. Rene Pinto struck out. After an intentional walk following a wild pitch, the Bulls had the bases loaded with 2 outs, and Ronnie Simon in the batter's box worked it to a 3-2 count before grounding out up the middle on a very good play by Isaac Collins at second base to throw Simon out, and the Sounds defeated the Bulls in 10 innings, 3-2. So the 4th game of this series coming up on Friday night at the DBAP, 6:35 first pitch. We expect to see Shane Boz on a big league rehab start. It would be his second in a Durham Bulls uniform. Boz will go on Friday against Nashville right-hander Carlos Rodriguez. So the Bulls fall 3-2 to the Nashville Sounds. One note as far as Tampa Bay Rays fans are concerned, Pete Fairbanks made his second Major League Rehab appearance out of the Durham pen. He threw the 9th inning, needed only 10 pitches, got a terrific backhand stab of a deep fly ball by Ronnie Simon in left. He then struck out his next batter on 3 pitches, and then Francisco Mejia, the former Bull, former Ray, fouled out on a nice running catch by Junior Caminero at third base. So all told, 10 pitches for Fairbanks. 4 of them were 97+ in what could be his final rehab tune-up before rejoining the Tampa Bay Rays. Once again, your final score on Thursday night, Durham falls in extra innings 3-2 in 10 to the Nashville Sounds. A reminder, please subscribe on Apple and on Spotify, and you can subscribe also on our YouTube channel, Durham Bulls TV, for Durham Bulls Daily. Once again, your final score in 10 innings, Nashville beats the Bulls 3-2. I'm Patrick Keenis for Durham Bulls Daily.